Hello again. This is the fourth video in this series of Squarebite Inventory system, and this is part 2 because last time I finished video but I didn't say anything in the end. This is the second part of that video. Last time I showed you how to add items and how to define items in your workbench and database. But in this one I will show you actually a whole procedure of crafting and what you have to do in order to craft properly. Okay, so first let's just turn off the ambient music because we don't need that one, and first this and turn off this demo GUI. We don't need that one either. Okay, so now let's duplicate this armor blueprint. Control D. Let's call it for example test blueprint UI. Okay, and duplicate 3D prefab. Call it blueprint for test, and connect those two as usual. Just drag this one, and here drag this one. Okay, for this one change the icon to something else. Let's choose this empty recipe. I don't have any better. Okay, let's change the name. Blueprint for the test. Blueprint test. This blueprint is used to create elixir of health, and for that we will need health potion times 5, energy potion times 3, and 4 cubes. Cube times 4. Okay, let's define them here. Cube, sphere. We don't need sphere. We need potion of health. Potion of health, and we need potion of energy. For energy. Yeah, the item UID is for energy. Okay, and price doesn't matter, just something random. And the result, you have to define your crafting result here. This item will appear in your inventory if you successfully craft this blueprint item. So let's add elixir of health. There it is. And here we have to define the same thing. Yeah, this is 3, not 4. Cube. We need 4 cubes. We need 5 potions of health, and we need 3 potions of energy. Those are the requirements for this blueprint. Okay, and the last thing to do is to change in your inventory, crafting that database. In this, you have to specify that recipe. Test blueprint UI and its key. Let's change its key blueprint L health. Okay, that will be enough. Copy that into your crafting database. Okay, now we have defined our recipe here, or blueprint here. And last thing to do is to parent this game object, this GUI game object, to this crafting database. Let's test this out. Alright. Find item, find, that's elixir. We need potion. Where are the potions? Ah, yeah. There is one here. We need that potion. We need potion of energy. There it is. We have those two. And we need cube. Okay, you can just pop up your items here, or you can just do this simpler way. In your inventory count hash table, you just specify numbers. Let's add 10, 7, 53. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This is just for testing. Okay, and if you open your inventory, you will notice these numbers are changed. And we have so many items in our inventory. Let's... I forgot to add this recipe item, blueprint for test. Let's add it here. Okay. And we don't need this one, we need this one, blueprint for test. Okay, there it is. Empty recipe. Requirement: health potion times 5, energy potion times 3, and cube times 4. We have everything in our inventory ready for crafting this item. Use workbench, and let's see. No, we don't have this one, this potion. Let's check this out. There is a mistake one here. As you notice, this should be 3 potion of health, not 4. So let's quickly cancel everything, drop those items in the ground, and just here you can't change this. You have to specify this before runtime. So we failed to craft this item because we didn't specify exactly the UID code. So the purpose of this is to show you that you must specify this. This must be the same as your item that you are referencing. So this UID code is 3 potion of HP, not 4. So you must specify this exactly. This is case sensitive, so if I write, for example, like this, it will not work. Or like this, it will not work. So you must specify exactly the same. Okay, so let's change those as well. Let's start this game again, but let's add this blueprint for test here. So now we have everything. Let's run this. Okay, let's pick this potion, pick this potion of energy, and we need only 1 cube. Items are there. We'll use the same method to increase our item numbers using the 15100. It doesn't matter really. No, this one must one. Okay, 80. Yeah, nothing changed because we have to refresh our inventory. Yeah, the items are there. So let's use this workbench, and there you go. You will get this item if you craft this blueprint. You will lose 5 potion of health, energy potions you will lose 3, and you will lose 4 cubes if you click this craft item with blueprint. And there you go, item appeared, values subtracted, and everything works. Let's try to create without this blueprint. So we need, let's say, 5, we need 5, 7, and okay, we need 5. Okay, this is more than you need for this item, but you can still craft it. If you press this craft item without blueprint, you will get unknown item. You don't know what you will get, but since we know that we will get elixir of health, we can use this. Let's see. Craft this item, successfully crafted, but we lost more values than we actually wanted to lose. Let's see, like this, and let's say 1. What will happen now? If you press craft item without blueprint again, you will lose all of these components and you will get nothing, because this combination is not specified in your database. So you must specify all possible items that you can get, and only then you can actually get something from this workbench. This workbench also can be a container. So let's see, let's exit this and open again. You can see those items are there, and this is basically a container. So let's try this, and boom, failed to create. You didn't specify that combination in your database.